In this video, we're going to solve an equation involving a fractional exponent here. Exponent of 5/3. Just to clarify a few things here, whenever you have an expression such as x, then the exponent is m over n, and we're assuming here that m and n are positive integers, then you can write this as the nth root of x taken to the nth power, or you can take the nth root of x and then you take that to the nth power. Let's try that with a smaller number here. Let's say the base is 8 and you have, say, 2/3. And let's say I wanted to work this out. I could write it this way. 8 can be written as 2 to the 3rd power. 3 factors of 2 is 8. And then put the exponent as 2 to the 3rd. Multiply powers of laws of exponents. Multiply the exponents here. So 3 times 2/3 gives me 2. So this comes out to 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. And that's the answer to that one. I could also write this as the cube root, based on this one over here, the cube root of 8 squared. And 8 squared is equal to 64. And 4 factors, or 3 factors of 4 will be 64, so the cube root of 64 is 4. Another way to get the answer. Or using this form, I can take the cube root of 8 and then take that to the 2nd power. Cube root of 8 is 2, and then 2 squared is equal to 4. Now, when you have a large value for the base here, such as this one, 125 taken to the 2/3 power again, we can do it this way. We can take the square of 125 and then take the cube root. But notice, it's easier if you take the cube root of 125, because the cube root of 125 is 5. And then you square it. And that gives you 25. And that's the answer. Now, you could do it this way. 125 to the 2nd power. Multiply that out. That would be 15,625. Take the cube root of that. That gives you 25. Now, in our situation here, we have basic equation here. So just like with radical equations, to get rid of the radical square root, we square both sides. But in this case, we have this side taken to the 5/3 power. So to make that a 1, to make this exponent a 1, we take it to the 3/5 power. We can do that as long as we do it to the right side. So make this the 3/5 here. Laws of exponents, we multiply here. 3/5 times 5/3 gives me 1. So the right side comes out to x minus 2 to the 1st power, or just x minus 2. Now on the right side we have a numerical base here. So we can use one of the methods I just went over. I can take the 5th root of 32 and then cube it. Or I can cube the 32 and then take the 5th root. Those are just 2 of the ways that we went over. I prefer to take the cube root of 32, which is 2. And then I cube it. So we get x minus 2 is equal to, and then 2 to the 3rd power, 3 factors of 2 would be 8. Add 2 to both sides here to isolate or solve for x. We get x equal to 10. And then we can check it here. Put a 10 where the x is. And then 10 minus 2 is 8. And then 8 to the 5th, 5/3 power. Cube root of 8 is 2. And 2 to the 5th gives me 32. There's my check. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.